y'all doing? Welcome to Fun Food and Freebies, where I come to you on Tuesday and Thursday. It seems like I'm losing my freaking voice. Where I come to you on Tuesday and Thursday, and I try to give you something free or low cost that you might not know about. My energy was really, really low, y'all. So this was like take two. Take two. I'm like, I'm gotta do this again. My energy I just felt like I wasn't like exuding a lot of energy. So I had to come back on and do take two. So this is Fun Food and Freebies, and my name is Bretta, and I come to you on Tuesday and Thursday. I want to give you something free, a low cost that you might not know about. Free, a low cost that you might not know about. And then sometimes I kind of give you a little spill on what I've been doing, where I've been that may be free or low cost, and then I tell you or show you some freebies. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm glad y'all joined me. It is so much happening in the world. I cannot believe that, the United States is like in big trouble. To me, they're in big trouble. We need prayer. So I had to put my fan on. You see, they got my little fan, my little $5 fan from 5 and below. Comes in handy. Comes in handy. You just charge it. Yeah. Hopefully it won't go off on me. Because I don't know if it's fully charged. But anyway, gotta have the fan, honey. Okay, so I recently had a birthday. I turned 55, y'all. I turned 55. What did I do for my birthday? Let me tell y'all what I did for my birthday. I went to 2 free things, and then I went to a splurgy type thing. So the first thing I went to, oh my God, I went to Al Green. He is a state representative here in Texas, and he carries a cane. Okay, so recently he was in the news. Maybe a couple months ago, he was in the news. I think he got into it with somebody on the house floor, and he was like he had an outburst. So he was mad, and he had an outburst about this administration. And they tried to kick him out, or they did kick him out. I think they told him he gotta leave and get out of here. And get out of here. And he took his cane, and he was yeah. Okay, so I had breakfast with him. It was like 300 and so people there, y'all. So it was a lot of black folks. It was a lot of people like me that was there supporting him. But he had a completely free breakfast, y'all. So check your local listings to see if your representatives have a free breakfast, free lunch, free coffee, and they just kind of tell you about what's going on in the news about politics. So Al Green, funny guy, a little bit older. I remember like knowing him years ago, because I don't know how long he's been a representative. He's a House of Representatives for Texas, but I think it's House of Representatives, yeah. And he just like he's like an older guy. He's really funny. He carries a cane, so you probably seen him. But I remember like when I was like younger, I remember hearing his voice, and hearing about him, hearing his name, because his name is so synonymous with Al Green, the freaking singer. So I used to always like get them confused. I would be like, why are they always talking about Al Green? The singer is our representative. I used to be so confused when I was like not really into politics, not really paying attention. But yeah, no, different guy. So anyway, yeah, went to a breakfast with him. It was a lot of people. I didn't get to see him up close and personal. I mean, we were a little further back from him. So, they had tables that were that were like VIP. Most important people, VIP, very important people. But yeah, they had those tables, and then they had like some free tables in the back. So we were kind of in the back. But anyway, we got to eat breakfast with him absolutely free. It was a lot of people there though. Absolutely free. And then the second thing I got to do was do rodeo in the park. So I did what do you call it? A short about rodeo in the park. If you follow me on Instagram, I have it pinned about one of the free things that you can do during the rodeo, which is rodeo in the park, sponsored by the Houston Rodeo, and it's absolutely free. This is my first time ever riding a mechanical bull. This year they didn't have the mechanical bull, so I guess sometimes that could be like a liability. So they didn't have a mechanical bull, but they had other activities for the kids. It's really kid friendly. Okay, so they had a lot of activities for the kids. They had the bounce houses. They had arts and crafts. They had like tattoos. I got a little glitter. Removable tattoo, like the fake tattoo thing. But yeah, it was glitter. I had a flower. One of my friends had the something else. What she have? A butterfly, I think, or something with wings. And then another one of my friends, she had a key, and they were all with glitter. So good. That stuff, it lasted for a minute. But yeah, I went to that. That was for my birthday weekend. And then the third thing that I did was I went to the balloon museum. Okay, that wasn't free. But yeah, everything else was free. The two things I went to that was free, and then I went to the balloon museum. But before I talk about the balloon museum, let me tell y'all about the Houston Rodeo. The Houston Rodeo, yes. A lot of people that's from Houston have never been to the rodeo, y'all. I mean, like, for real. I mean, the rodeo is really fun. It's on another level. I've been to the rodeo several times. When I was younger, I went to the rodeo for free. When I became a young adult, I started taking my kids to the rodeo. It's a big thing here in Houston to go to the rodeo. They set aside like almost an entire month where they have the rodeo, where you can go to the carnival. You don't have to go to the rodeo, but the rodeo is really something that you want to experience. Okay, so you get to look at the barrel race, which is like the horses going around the barrels. So somebody's on the horse and they're riding the horse around the barrels. That's really cool. But the wagon race, so different wagons are decorated. Like they'll have Wells Fargo wagon, they'll have Chase Bank wagon, and they'll go around the barrels. Yeah, that's all of these things happen before the actual artists come on stage, and then they sing and have a concert. So I think Destiny Child have been to, they've performed at the rodeo like several times. And then I think Beyonce may have done it maybe once or twice. There, she got too big. A lot of people don't do the rodeo if they're a big artist. Okay, if they are real big, they don't really perform at the rodeo, but some people do. I mean, I won tickets to see 50 Cent before, which was 2022 maybe, or 3, maybe 2023. I won tickets to go see him. So, I mean, you just experience the rodeo in different forms, okay? So, oh, another thing that they have is the races with the babies. They not babies, but they're like toddlers. They like 4 years old, and they get on the back of a sheep, and they ride the sheep as if the sheep is a real sheep now, as if the sheep is a bull, and they ride the sheep, and then they give them an award for staying on the sheep the longest. It's so cute. It is so freaking cute. But that's what they do before they actually have the artists come on stage. A lot of times they usually do like a country artist. I took my kids to see Jason Derulo before. We went to see Sam, what's his name? Sam Hunt. Yeah, I think that's his last name. It's two Sams, but the country singer, Sam Hunt. Yeah, we like him. So we went to see him one time. My kids bought me a ticket to go see him, and we like him. Yeah. So we went to see Sam Hunt before, Jason Derulo before, and then when I was younger, I went to see Gladys Knight and the Pips before, Zapp and Roger. So I remember those because those are artists that like touched me. And then what's the name? I took my girls to see China McClain and McClain Sisters, and yeah, and I can't think of the other little guy group, the boy group, um, One Direction, I think. Yeah. So they went to see them. I took them to see them. So, but it's really fun, y'all. If you've never been to the rodeo, you should really, really go. The tickets used to be inexpensive, though. I don't know. The tickets starting to be like expensive. It's like, what? How much the tickets? Yeah, they starting to go up on the tickets. It used to be a time when you can go to the rodeo, spend $20, and go to the rodeo and have a good time, a great time. So that's a little example of the rodeo. But the rodeo in the park is like an introduction to the main rodeo, okay? And the rodeo in the park is absolutely free. So that's what I went to this past weekend. That was really fun, and that is free. The rodeo is not free. Rodeo in the park is free. Okay? So, anyway, I just wanted to clear that up. And I wanted to tell y'all about it because you would be surprised. A lot of people that are born and raised in Houston have never been to the rodeo, y'all. So, the rodeo and the carnival are totally separate. Okay? You have to buy a ticket to go to the rodeo. But you can go to the carnival, still have to pay for it, but still, yeah. They're totally two different things, okay? Just because you got a rodeo ticket does not mean you go to the carnival. So you have to pay for the park, which is the carnival, and then you pay for the rodeo ticket to go see one of the cool, what do you call it, singers or musical performances. But yeah, it's a big thing here in Houston to have a rodeo. Really big thing. So anyway, I wanted to tell y'all about some of the freebies that I have. So during my Tuesday and Thursday pre-recorded thing that I do on my channel, I always try to show you something free or low cost, or tell you something free or low cost that you might not know about. But I like to do like an unbagging, unboxing, or showing you some freebies. So that's what I'm about to do now. So I went to a foodie event. Foodie event was not free, but they love giving you like free little cards so you can try some of the good food that they had at the event. So the companies that are there distributing the food, because they have food vendors, they love giving free cards for you to visit them at a later date. So free shake from Mia's Table, and I've never been to Mia's Table, but I need to go. And then this not a free appetizer or anything. This is just letting you know this Mediterranean cuisine company was there. They were a vendor at the foodie event, and they're letting you know where they're located, and possibly I don't think it's a coupon for anything free, but Jersey Mike's have a buy one sub get one free, but they also have get a sub for free. So that was a free card. If I need something to eat, I'm gonna go there, give me a little, I need to put this in my purse so I can keep it when I need something to eat and I don't want to spend any money. Gameplay from main event, 1 hour, so I can go there if I want to just get away and do a little something. So I might do that because it's still my birthday month. Landry's have priority seating plus a free starter or dessert. Oh, okay, Landry. I like Landry's. They're good to me. And I'm like a member of Landry's because I just love them. Free buffet and drink. And this is from Incredible Pizza. So yeah. So I need to keep those in my wallet. So I can get those for free, for real, for real. I need to put those in my wallet. Okay. And then I went to a foodie distribution and they gave me a free Metro card. So because I really am not Metro is our public transportation, our bus system. So they have a free card. But it doesn't say how much it is though. But I'm probably going to give this to somebody, probably a homeless person. I would love to give somebody that card because Metro is not near me at all. But yeah, so anyway, I go to my local library and they have these herbs for absolutely free, y'all. And each herb, they give you recipes. So here's the herb in the middle. And this one is lemon verbena. Lemon verbena is the name of the herb. And they have an ice cream recipe for lemon verbena. Am I saying that? Verbena? I don't know if I'm saying that right now. And anyway, but they give you this is what you can use this herb for. One of these recipes. They have another recipe in here? No, they don't have another one. Lemon verbena. I don't know. This one looked like a dip maybe. Gimlet. I don't know. That's new. That's different. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And then this another herb. Hyssop, baked peppers, blueberry hyssop caramel cake. So you can use this herb and they give you a recipe. Which these are neat. Like if you wanted to try something new, try something different. And then another one was tarragon. Tarragon was another one. And the recipes were smashed cucumber salad with the butter beans and tarragon. So this is a good way for you to try a new herb, try a new recipe. So they give these every month. They always have free herbs where you can just pick these little packets up and try the recipe inside. So I really enjoyed that. They always have these every month for free. You just walk in and just get you a couple of the little packets or pamphlets with the recipe and the seeds in there or the herbs in there. But yeah, I think that's wonderful that our library really does this. So amazing. So do y'all library have such a thing? Or am I just lucky to be in Houston where we have all kinds of stuff available to us? But yes, so check your local library. See what they have for free. Let me know in the comments what your library, what does your library have for free? So check it out, y'all. So in Houston too, another thing we have city libraries and we have county libraries. So check both of them. But yeah, lucky to live in Houston because we just have it going on, honey. When it comes to free stuff and free things that are available, yeah. So let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video and give me a like and follow me for more and see you next Tuesday. And I probably won't see y'all because somebody is speeding down the street. But if I don't see y'all, when is the 14th? Yeah, I think that's this weekend, right? Yeah, it's Saturday. So anyway, happy Valentine's Day and see y'all Tuesday. Okay, bye.